Liverpool got the job done in the end. Mo Salah has become the first player in history to score in 9 consecutive matches for the club. Jurgen Klopp's side now unbeaten in 21 games across all competitions. Ozzy is a Manchester United fan. He phoned the sports bar last night and believes that Salah could go down as the best player to have played in England.
He is, in my opinion, the greatest Premier League player of all time. And he will end up finishing his career as that. Now, whether that's scoring a Premier, whether that's getting another Premier League, whether that's getting another Champions League, whether that's scoring another, getting a couple more Golden Boots, then he will do that, because you need to understand that we're watching greatness at the moment. We are watching greatness. So can we please give him the respect that he deserves?
That's from a Manchester United fan as well. I think he is getting the respect he deserves now. There's been conversations in the past that maybe he is undervalued or underappreciated. I'm not sure he is.
People forget what other players have done in the past. I mean, Thierry Henry must have played golf if Salah's going to be better than Thierry Henry, Shearer, Aguero. I mean, we can't forget the top players from the different eras.
It's only a matter of opinion. You know, it's who you think, the greatest player you've ever seen is. You know, we're all going to debate things because sometimes it's close. And Mo Salah at the moment is playing incredible level of football. Now, to achieve being the greatest player in the Premier League, you'll probably have to stay at Liverpool for 3 or 4 more years, to keep this consistency up. Because, Henry did it for a huge amount of time. Aguero did it for a long time. You think of Vardy has been up there for a number of years. It's longevity. If you do it for sort of plus 8, 9, 10 years.
And you can just enjoy him, can't you? Do you know what I mean? You can just enjoy watching him and just say, look, at the moment, he is just an exceptional player. We spoke about him on Monday. I do feel like this season so far, what we're seeing from him is a level above, even though he's just been exceptional for Liverpool ever since he joined. There's something about him this season that's everything is falling in his way.
Yeah, and even like little things like the assist for Mane's goal on the weekend. Everything he's doing now, he's coming off, isn't it? He's got that confidence to even try that. Other players wouldn't even try that ball. For me, definitely the best Premier League player so far this season.
Think of Steven Gerrard. Yeah. In the conversation of how long he did it for Liverpool. A lot of games he won for Liverpool.
Yep.
I want to talk to you about the goals that they're scoring so far. So Firmino, Salah, Mane, Jota, they've all got 27 goals in all competitions this season together. So if you compare that to City, United and Chelsea, United have 11. That's with Ronaldo, Greenwood, Martial and Rashford. Chelsea, they've got Lukaku, who's not scored in 6 games. City, 33 goals in their squad in all competitions this season so far. It's led, what we're seeing so far, Peter Crouch to say that Liverpool actually should be favourites for the Champions League and the Premier League. What do you think about that? And I'm not.
I wouldn't go favourites, no.
Why is that? Do you think
because I think I looked at City's away games. They've already played and they've been really tough matches, and I think they're a very difficult side to play against, and I think they can dictate. If you can go to Chelsea and beat them like the way they did, they didn't just beat Chelsea, they played them off the park. I was at the game. They were exceptional that day. City are going to be the biggest threat to any team that thinks they can beat. Liverpool will have to be at their very, very best. When they came, I was just going to one point here, Gab, is when they came second to City and they got 97 points and City got 98. Yeah. Liverpool were unbelievable that year and still managed to finish second. They won it the year after because they kept that level up and City came off slightly. So it's small margins.
But I think as well, you look at Manchester City yesterday, how many players were rotated? They've got that luxury of having players that can rest for certain games. But Liverpool look like they're going to have to play near enough their best team every game. Even yesterday, Fabinho had to come on. They needed to play their best team yesterday, their best centre-halves, full-backs. They're not going to get much rest time. Whereas Man City, they can play 2 different teams and probably get the same result.
Well, you've got Laporte, you've got Stones who's not played, you've got Aki, you've got Diaz.
Gabriel Jesus hasn't played much. Torres has been on great form. He can't get a kick at the moment. So I'm going to go Man City.
He's injured at the moment, isn't he?
He's injured,
bad injury.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.